Okay, so I just wanted to do a very quick, short video. I'm just going to do two examples of how to write electron configuration. After looking at your notes that you turned in, I just saw a couple of errors that I just wanted to kind of correct before you take your quiz. So the first one we're going to look at is sulfur. So sulfur is right here in this box. Okay, so a few things to remember. We always start over here with our 1s. And then as we're writing our configuration, we're basically following our lines just like you would read a book. So I start here, I'm going to go all the way across, and then I'm going to come down to the next row and go all the way across, come down to the next row, all the way across. Okay, and I'm writing down the order just as I see everything. So like for sulfur, which is what we said we were doing first, I always start at 1s, so there's 2 electrons for 1s. Then it goes to 2s. 2 electrons can be in 2s because there's 2 boxes. Then I get to 2p. There's 6 boxes. That means it can hold 6 electrons. 3s, 2, right? Because I'm just going along, and then I'm going to go all the way over here to 3p. And here, because sulfur is here, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to stop. So once I get to my element, I'm going to stop. I saw a few people, I don't know, maybe you got the symbols confused, or maybe you just looked at the periodic table wrong, but I saw sometimes people would keep going like till they got to like 4s1 or something, like s1. Like you wanted to stop there. I'm not sure. Like I said, maybe you just looked at the wrong element. But once you get to that, whatever element you're talking about on the periodic table, you stop. And so you're just counting that section. So if I get to 4, I'm going to write a 4. Okay, and then I'm done. When I want to do the noble gas configuration, I just go up and over. So I find my noble gas here, which is neon. And remember, this is just like kind of like a shortcut. So this is like if I took all of this and just put it in brackets, so I didn't have to write it. Okay, and then I'm just going to go down to the row right beneath my noble gas, right, the row that my element is on, and then I'm going to start here, 3s2, 3p4, and then I stop once I get to the element. I saw a few people like wanting to swap these. Maybe it was just by accident, not really paying too much attention, but make sure you're still following the left to right pattern, just like you read a book. Okay, so let's do one more real quick. Let's do arsenic, which is right here, because I saw a few mistakes with once you started incorporating the D sublevel. So I wanted to, and this is AS, the symbol, if you're looking for it on your periodic table, okay, arsenic. So again, I'm just going to start up here with my 1s. 1s2, go down to the next row, 2s2, go all the way across, 2p6, down to the next row, all the way across, down to the next row, and I'm still going, I'm in this order. So I get to 4s, then I do 3d, and then I get to my 4p, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4p3. One thing I saw, I don't know if you were trying to put like the numbers in order. A lot of people I saw tried to swap this 3d and 4s, maybe so all your 3s were together and then you went to the 4th. But remember, the reason this is it gets to 3d first is because those electrons, as we're adding electrons, our elements are changing and they have more and more electrons, it's actually easier for them to fill up this 4s energy level first. So that's why it comes before 3d. So it's easier for them to put it in this spherical 4s energy level and then kind of go back and fill in this 3d later. So that's why it's ordered that way, and so it's important that you keep it written that way. So if I was going to do my noble gas configuration and I go up and over, right, that's argon, and then I'm just going to come down here and start at this 4s part, right, just like reading a book. I'm at the end, I'm starting back over here on the left side. 4s2, 3D10, 4P3. And again, I'm not swapping my 3D and my 4P. I'm keeping it just the way that it was written on the periodic table. Okay, I'm just following along on the order. So hopefully this helped maybe correct a few mistakes. Like I said, a lot of you did very, very well. So hopefully it's making a little bit of sense. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, but hopefully this helped clear up a few things.